Hey everybody, my name's Naomi Stonia and I'm a marriage coach, but it may surprise you to find out that I work with you on an individual basis, teaching you the skills that our parents didn't model for us that make married life a hell of a lot easier. And then I teach you how to lead the way, integrating these skills into married and family life for the benefit of everybody, creating generational change for everybody. So today I'm talking about stress and coping mechanisms and how it is normal to find the way your partner deals with stress difficult. And in actual fact, it's your programming to be searching your partner for all the ways they can't cope. Okay, human beings need a lot of security. So we're constantly checking each other and testing. Can I rely on you? Will you be there? Are you strong enough to cope? This is very normal behavior. So when the tough times hit, we focus on each other and we focus on each other's coping mechanisms, and that becomes as big an issue as the problem itself. This is really, really normal. The way they're dealing with this is wrong. And if they stop dealing with this like this, it would make things better. Things would be easier. They're creating more problems. They're making a fuss. Like you experience the problem in different ways. Yeah. One of you thinks it isn't a problem, the other person does. One of you, if you're stressed, you don't like the way they're being to you, that becomes a focus for you. They're not understanding, they're not patient, they're not kind with me. Okay. Or if you're the person dealing with the stress, your partner is the one who's stressed, you say to yourself, they're just adding to the problem, they're just making it worse. Okay. So this is really, really normal. And when things are difficult, this is part of it. When human beings need a lot of security, so we get into right wrong thinking, we get very right and wrong. There's a right way to deal with this and there's a wrong way to deal with this, and you're doing it wrong. Yeah. And we get into a debate about that. And we also get into very black and white thinking. It's got to be done like this, it's got to be done like that. You'll get very black and white. We must spend no money. Yeah. We can't spend any money, and you'll get very sort of tight around money, and that'll be really stressful for your partner. Or maybe you're one of those people who leaps into action and likes to plan and organize everything, and that is the way you fit. That gives you the illusion of control, that makes you feel in charge and in control and gives you certainty, and that may be very stressful for your partner who needs space to think about it. So your partner needing space to think about it is very uncomfortable for you because you need to plan. And you needing to plan is very stressful for your partner because they need space. Okay. So what we do is we get into a debate about this. No, we shouldn't wait. We should plan. We should make decisions now. No, we should wait. We've got to give it time. So you get into a debate about that, and it's very distracting. Then you make each other wrong and you turn on each other. It's so normal. There's nothing wrong with your relationship if you do this. Now, the solution, the way you sidestep all of this, is you expect it. You expect this to happen. This is part of it. Of course, I get focused on you and what you're doing wrong or right. It's much easier for me to focus on you than to deal with my own uncomfortable feelings. Okay. So it is. So you normalize and neutralize this, the fact that you start getting annoyed with each other and doubting each other. You don't make that mean anything about your relationship. This is just human nature. So you normalize that. Then you normalize the way you both handle stress, and you see yourself going, God, I wish I didn't handle stress like this. It's so annoying. And you normalize that, and you understand it feels like a fact. Oh, they get so stingy. And like, now we're not allowed to go out for a meal for the next month because of this. Come on, just normalize that, normalize their reactions and normalize yours. No reaction is right or wrong. It doesn't exist. It's just a matter of opinion. So you when you normalize this and you neutralize this, you can talk about this in general language. So instead of having a debate about the finances that month, instead of having a debate about the plan you should make, you have a discussion about, right, when we're doing something big like moving house, I like to go into ultra planning mode and you like to go into let's just see what we need to do on the day mode. Okay. No discussion about whether each one is right or wrong. No debate about that. Just say, what are we going to do about it? Okay. So what do I need to do to come over to your side a bit so my tendencies don't stress you out? And what do you want to do? Now, if your partner doesn't want to do this work, if your partner says, no, there's nothing wrong with the way I deal with things, don't make that an issue. How you lead the way. I only work with one person and I teach them to lead the way doing this work themselves. So how you lead the way is you say, hey, I know I love planning everything and I know that must be stressful for you. I'm sorry. It's the way I make myself feel okay. All right. So you then say to them, what do I need to do to make that less stressful? Like, I need to plan to feel okay, but I know it also stresses you out. What should we do about it? Yeah. You discuss, you do the work to understand where you go when you're stressed and you share that and you say, hey, I know I get really stingy when I'm worried about money. You're changing jobs and you're not going to get a paycheck for a couple of months while in the transition, and I get really freaked out about that, and I know me not wanting to go out and do anything and spend any money is really annoying for you. It's just, I'm sorry, it's just what I do to make myself feel okay. What should we do about it? Knowing that I do this, what should we do about this? So it doesn't take two of you to do this work. You can lead the way and articulate your experience and own your experience and not believe anyone or anything is creating your experience. You just take responsibility for yourself and you share that with your partner. Okay, that's how you lead the way. That's how you model these skills of normalizing and neutralizing. We all run patterns when we're stressed. Everybody does. Yeah, and no pattern is right or wrong. Yeah, that debate is also irrelevant. So if you take that out of it, it will feel so much easier for you. And then that's how you can communicate kindly and you can lead the way. You can go first, modeling kind and compassionate and neutral language over the very normal experience of all our coping mechanisms, all our stress coping mechanisms. This is just human nature. And there is nothing wrong with your relationship. So if you want help doing this, the quickest way to learn these skills for the benefit of yourself and then lead the way, creating a legacy of new, healthier relationship habits for generations to come. If you would like to learn more about this work and explore doing this work, I offer a free complimentary relationship coaching strategy session. We will spend an hour together. We will take a look at where you are now in your relationships, where you want to be in your marriage, and then how working with me will bridge a gap between the two. We'll also discuss all the specifics of what it will look like to work together. So send me a DM right now if you would like to explore this work. Thank you.